Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
What up? Boring Reviews here. Jody there.
Nick here.
And today...
Jody there.
Yeah.
Jody there. That would signify or make us assume that you're in a different place than you are. There.
No, I said Boring Reviews here. Jody there.
Continuing on.
And today we are reacting to Ruthless one-liners by...
Gary Delaney. We reacted to another video of his and it was fantastic. We loved it. She loved most of it. And this one was requested and we appreciate the request. This one, again, it's called Ruthless one-liners. I think the comment said something like not as... what's the right word? Maybe awkward with some of the jokes as they maybe noticed her face and we had talked about. But we're going to go ahead and check this out. We've been doing a lot of comedy recently, especially the last few months. You can go ahead and check it out in our playlist for the funny stuff. And then our other, several times a week, you can come back to Boring Reviews and watch another reaction. Maybe to a comedian you never heard of before, like we did not a few weeks ago with Gary Delaney before we were introduced. But if you like what you see here, please don't forget to
like this. I was going to say channel, but actually like this. I can't even think of the word video. Thank you. Wow. Please like this video. I really struggled saying this. Like this video, please. Subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos.
Absuppositots. Here we smell. Don't know what that is.
Sometimes people get in touch with me to complain about my jokes if they think something offensive. They get in touch on Twitter, on Facebook, or email me through my website or something.
Did you email
when they do that, I make a little note of it because I know that means that's a good joke and I should probably do it more. So what I've done, this is a collection of my most complained about jokes ever.
No.
So that's what we're going to do. And so look, if you're watching that on the little video, if you complain about these after that warning, that means you're a fucking retard, okay?
So this may not be better than
sarcasm in that
Here
comment.
We
I love it.
I fisted a ventriloquist once to see how he liked it. My cousin was a heroin addict by the age of 13. It's amazing, isn't it? Kids shoot up so fast these days. Personally, I prefer morning sex, as it's when people are recently bereaved, they're at the most vulnerable. That's good. The ooze have started and we're only on joke 3. The other day, my girlfriend and I had great makeup sex. Well, I say that. She was out and I stuck her lipstick up my ass.
God.
Because I'm worth it.
Because you're worth it. Love it.
A gay friend of mine recently had his arm in a cast. It was the cast of Joseph and his amazing Technicolor dream.
You couldn't even finish it.
That took me a few seconds.
Plunging downhill already. Islamic State have released their own range of anti-dandruff shampoo. It's called Shoulders. What? The Make-A-Wish Foundation should really be called the No Make Another Wish Foundation.
Like, not
Said
to be
they
sick.
were rough.
Oh my gosh.
No one's first wish is for Disneyland, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor, I'm addicted to dogs. Have you tried Patches? What's he, a poodle? I once met a woman whose pelvic muscles were so strong she said no man would ever dare to finger her. So I offered to help and she snatched my hand off.
I love how he laughs at it.
I
He's
pulled a
making
sickie
notes.
the other day, just one of the perks of working at the hospital.
I feel like he's not done.
About half of you are unshockable and half of you are. That's good, but we're going to keep on pushing. I'll see if I can offend all of you before I finish. I think the worst thing about having sex with your mom would be if you lost your erection. She'd just say, well, where did you last have it? It's when paedophiles have kids that they really come into their own.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh wow!
I didn't get it.
Come into their own?
If you clap that, you're a dreadful fucking person.
Ejaculate into their own?
Ew.
Jesus
Come into your own?
Ew.
Oh my gosh!
We all okay?
I appreciate your honesty. Like,
I'm quite a sensitive man. I don't mind being held after sex. It's only when they press charges it gets tricky. I mean, seems quite mild after the last one, that one.
Yeah.
I just have an innocent
Werther's
mind.
Originals are
It's
so
okay.
horrible. You'd gladly suck your granddad's cock just to get the taste out of your mouth.
Nope. Definitely not.
Oh, God, we're getting worse.
I actually
Okay.
like Werther's.
She is
As a
regretting
family,
this
we couldn't
video.
decide whether to have Nana buried or cremated, so in the end, we let her live. I don't like emo kids, all pale and ill-looking and talking about death all the time, you know. Sorry, chemo kids. See? There's a reason I started with a warning.
He did.
If anything, finding out that Jimmy Savile was a paedophile made it even worse that he never answered my letter. All of my favourite 70s kids TV stars, they've all been done for it now, haven't they? Jimmy Savile, Rolf Harris, Stuart Hall. I bet Fingermouse is shitting himself. Did somebody say, when I said my favourite 70s kids TV star, did somebody say you? As if like...
I watched a documentary on this guy he's talking about.
Top, if I'm now in the U-Tree camp, it's a particular top. Because I was born in
British guy.
1973. I was a fucking toddler to have been... No, seriously, I was such an ugly child, I had to give paedophiles sweets. It was hard, you know.
Nope.
It cost me a fortune in sherbet dib-dabs just to feel some affection. So,
We've had those dib-dabs. Those
I've
things
got
I really
bleaker
like.
than I
With like
intended,
the Pixie
okay,
Stick,
all right.
but they had like the soda
Oh, we're
flavor.
going to get worse. Paedophile goes into a florist. I'd like some flowers, please. Orchids? No, just the flowers.
No.
My granddad went down in history, and on one occasion fingered a girl in geography. Oh, there's another page. The great thing about jokes about kids with leukemia is they never get old.
Wow. You can hear the audience reaction
This is
on
going
that
to get
one.
me record numbers complaints. This is
That one's hard.
beautiful. I love magicians. Who was that guy in America made those landmarks disappear? Oh, Bin Laden.
Oh my gosh.
I think dolphins invented cancer just so they'd have people to swim with. Old ladies aren't nosy. The real reason they poke their heads through the curtains all the time is they're practicing for being cremated. This is good. I've revolted even you. This is wonderful.
Yep. I'm glad he knows what he's
I was in
doing.
the town
He
centre
is.
earlier and I saw people
He looks
collecting for
nervous.
Parkinson's and they were shaking tins, which I thought was a bit insensitive. Because people collect money for anything nowadays, call it a charity. Recently I saw this woman collecting for reconstructive vaginal surgery following the birth of her 8 children. There she was outside Tesco's, waving her bucket.
Gosh.
Gentlemen, if you think your partner's got a rather large vagina, it's important you never let on to that fact, and believe me, I know, as I once put my foot in it. I think someone's just left being revolted. You're quite right, too, madam. You're the only decent person in this room. I joined a fisting club, not something particularly into, just trying to widen the circle of my friends. And these are the most complained about and the ones I said I'd never do on stage again, and I am,
There you
seemingly.
go.
My girlfriend and I were on a touring holiday recently, and we were driving over the Downs, which will teach me to take a shortcut through a special school.
Down syndrome.
I rang up that new rape advice line, but apparently it's just for victims. I recently went down on my girlfriend without realising she was having her period. As you can imagine, I was very red in the face. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen a complete child porn film, just little snatches. What?
That was...
Yeah, so you can't joke about right there.
I've got one final thing. Who wants to see what my sex face looks like? Everybody? Great. Okay, just give me 2 seconds to get ready over here. Hang on, bear with me.
I can't imagine what this is going to be.
He cracks himself up.
I love his laugh.
He cracks himself up.
I love his little whatever he does there.
You forewarned us that this is supposed to be better.
I can't,
and the minute
I can't believe I fell for that.
The minute he said, you know, these are the ones that like people have emailed me, I was like, oh, here we go. Well, it does say ruthless one-liners. Those were bad.
I cannot believe I fell for that. That's classic. Whoever put that request in and worded it that way, top notch. You totally got us. Some of those made me even feel a little uncomfortable.
Oh, I was super uncomfortable.
And I get it. We're the channel that bleeps out the F words, so you guys probably think we're soft, and that's fine. You can think whatever you want. Just don't forget to like and subscribe while you're thinking it. But holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things that you just, and I get it. It's jokes, and he did warn us. He told us these are the one. Like I felt like he just kept making references. So I told you, because even he knew he was treading on thin ice here.
Yes.
But there's certain things you can't joke about. Pedophilia, right? Special needs kids, cancer. I mean, he went over all of the incest.
Yeah, and not just cancer, but cancer with kids. I'm just Nick knows, I'm very, very sensitive to anything with children. And I just don't take it well. And I feel like, I know it's comedy. And you guys can all say, yeah, but it's jokes. But I can't help but think, but if it was your kid, even if you'd say right now, oh, of course I'd still think it was a joke. But if it was your kid, like if your kid had cancer,
personal,
you wouldn't think it was funny. And I get that it's a joke. And I respect that.
It's just a one-liner.
It's just a one-liner. I totally respect that. It's just, for me, I just don't find that funny. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine. It definitely is just a one-liner. But listen, we're allowed to like or dislike anything that we don't like, right? That we watch.
Yeah.
For the most part, I liked it. One of the funniest jokes I thought, even though it was about cancer, was it should be Make Another Wish Foundation, because he's absolutely right.
Yeah,
like the first wish would be not to have
Mm-hmm.
cancer. That was really good. There was a lot of good jokes in there. There's a lot of them that I thought were really, really funny. But man alive, there were some doozies. He definitely has some serious stones to tell those jokes, serious guts, and it's very very, very interesting, the response we're going to get from especially people like us that never seen this before and watch our reaction to it. Let us know what you think. Let us know, did he go too far or you want him to bring even more? Let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.